So it's safe to say nobody really expected a new Spider-Man game to be announced, but what do you know, people, we got one. Now of course the big question is, are you hyped up more for Spider-Man PS5 or Marvel's Avengers? Let me know below in the comments and drop a like, because we're about to get on this roller coaster of a journey. But most importantly, before I continue, I'm giving away a game of your choice for free thanks to Instant Gaming, so check out the link in the description below. And we also got another really cool, super cool sponsor, so let me roll the ads and then we'll continue into the video. So this video is sponsored by the Honeygain app, which is a legitimate way to earn passive income, and all you need to do is share your internet connection and that's it, you're already making money. These guys don't collect any personal data about their users because they simply don't need that. The only thing you share with Honeygain's network is the internet connection. With my special promo code, you'll get $5 to your account instantly. But to stop you right here, most importantly, it really helps and supports this channel. All you need to do is either enter it when you're registering on their website or claim it by pressing the link in the description below, which will take you to this page, and their minimum payout is $20. Now setting up Honeygain is super easy. The app is available on multiple devices, so you can earn on Windows, Mac and even Android devices. The install is really simple, and once you're connected to the internet, make sure you are and just log in. To have the best earning potential, you need to install it on more devices and just make sure they are connected on different networks essentially. Now how is the internet used? The Honeygain network is used by scientists and researchers from e-commerce, advertising and web intelligence companies. Now these companies extract insights from the web to enable market research, ad fraud prevention, brand protection, etc. And the Honeygain's app connection is inaccessible by outsiders and is fully encrypted, guaranteeing private information. But go ahead and check these guys out, it's one hell of an app, highly recommend. Now to kick this off, first and foremost, with the graphics comparisons with Miles back in Spider-Man PS4 versus Spider-Man PS5, and all I can say is wow. I really don't think there is any way to describe the detail here other than incredible. Also, we are yet to see of course raw gameplay, but considering this isn't even the finished version and it's released in holiday 2020, I'm super hyped to see what changes they'll make, even though I wouldn't even know what to change because it does look so good. Now a lot of speculation has been happening stating that this may not actually be Spider-Man 2, if that makes sense, so it's kind of like an expansion, etc, and that is almost like a stopping point to keep us fans playing and get excited whilst they continue to make the actual direct sequel, if that makes sense. And now Sony has actually clarified that Insomniac's PS5 Spider-Man game is, and I quote, an enhancement of the PS4 original with a substantial expansion. Now these are the exact words they did say. There's a substantial Miles Morales component, which is the expansion element, but also within the game as well, there's been major enhancements to the game and the game engine, obviously deploying some of the major PlayStation 5 technology and features. Now what we do know is that Peter Parker is of course in this version of the game, as we do hear his voice, but it is a matter of him being playable. Now who knows, probably not, but I could maybe I guess imagine it working the way like how we played as MJ for example in Spider-Man PS4. I'd imagine that's kind of how it would work, and I can see it working in general. Now diving into the map size, now again I would imagine this is going to be bigger than the last world and certainly more dense, pretty much because Sony, like I said, clarified that it is an enhancement and a substantial expansion. But one thing that is pretty cool though is of course the snowy weather conditions that we do see in the trailer. Now interesting point to mention here is that we have seen through this trailer that it will actually be taking time in December because we see Christmas trees and so forth. Now it does lead on to the next question as to, first of all, are we gonna have more weather conditions in the sense of that just, I guess, simultaneously move throughout the game, and of course the day and night cycle as well, without having to die or actually change it, etc. Now going on the basis that of course, well, in terms of the mechanics what PlayStation 5 has, I think we're in for a very cool game, definitely without a single doubt. But the snowy weather conditions we see in the trailer, I think that's going to make a great scene for photo mode. Now, to wrap this kind of up, okay, the combat looks insane, not to mention the moves he was doing throughout the trailer, but I do have a strong feeling that this version is going to be more, I guess, combat based than actual web, but who knows. Again, either way, what we do know is that it will be huge. Now, I've seen a lot of questions as well. Is this game going to be on PS4? They haven't said anything, but considering it's launching with PlayStation 5, I would strongly probably have to go with no. I don't think it's unfortunately going to be on a PlayStation 4. So this game actually launching with the PlayStation 5 as far as a new gen launch goes, having a big exclusive game like this is what they're, I guess, dependent on in terms of boosting the sales. So yeah, unfortunately it's just going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive, but again, nothing has officially been confirmed. But what I want you guys to do is get in the comments below and share your thoughts on this stuff in general. I know we saw a lot of stuff throughout this trailer, and boy oh boy, when there are a lot of things that just really stand out, I mean, there is a lot of things. But again, are we going to see more relatively soon? Definitely so. Are they going to market the game a lot? 100%. Is Marvel's Avengers in trouble? I guess that's another video. I mean, if I had to actually kind of pinpoint it down right here though, don't forget, because this is an expansion, okay, and not actually Spider-Man 2, if that makes sense, it's kind of like a yes and no. Like, there is that fear, but also don't forget Marvel's Avengers is for the PlayStation 4 and all other consoles as well. So I guess really to round that up, is the game's more accessible? So as far as the Avengers game being in trouble, I would say no. But I guess it also does confirm that Spider-Man probably would not make an official appearance in the Avengers game. But again, let's see how this all rolls out. It's going to be competition time nonetheless, because we'll have the Avengers kind of going back to back with Spider-Man. So that's 2 games you're going to have to get alongside a new gen console, which is, god damn it, super expensive. But guys, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and until the next one, adios amigos.